Next up, we have, what's the name here? Indra from the Heaven Burns Red soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever to me you use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, don't forget to join the Discord server, the gaming channel. How to request songs if you're not on the live stream. Members getting early access. I have a spiel for this and a bunch of other things at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Disclaimers showing on your screen right now, so go ahead and pause the video to read them in full. Otherwise, please be patient with me. I am acoustic and guitarded, so please keep that in mind. Also, at the time of recording, we just passed 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you once again, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. In celebration, we're going to be doing two main things. Number one, I'm going to be giving away 10 copies of Vintage Story. Vintage Story! Used to be a Minecraft mod, now it's its own standalone game. I prefer it, so it's going to be happening within the next month on the Discord, so make sure that you've joined the Discord, linked in the description. It's going to get announced there. And second thing that is going to happen in celebration, we are going to be playing on this channel live Just Shapes and Beats and Limbus Company. We're going to be playing those, trying them out live on stream. So make sure that you have followed the gaming channel and you follow the live streams. Gaming channels where the recording is going to happen, the main channels where we're going to stream it, that kind of thing. So with that, let's go. With that said, let's go ahead and do this. Indra. Let's go. Oh, okay. So we start with three main components. We have our drums. We have this really cool tribal percussion giving us our initial beat. We have a bass there. I think it's a double bass, giving us what is called a pedal tone, a pedal note, or a drone. It could work either way. It's just that we're holding down the note. Of course, the double bass being this really, really, really massive instrument. It's the largest of the viol family. You have to stand up to play it upright. It's an incredible instrument. It has such a powerful sound. And then, of course, we are having these tribal growls doing a little bit of syncopation. Syncopation is when you go against your beat or against your metronome. Right now, you can hear it, right? That kind of thing. We are really going against it. Really cool. Let's see where it goes. Okay, so we add a couple of things. Another thing that I just noticed is that this is in an odd time signature. We bring in our violins, giving us our initial melody, really cool melody over there, with our initial motif. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. But more importantly, we are engaging in what is called an odd time signature. So what is a time signature? When you're making music, you have three components: melody, harmony, and rhythm. Melody is going to be your individual horizontal lines, counterpoint, that kind of stuff. Harmony, by far the most complicated. What notes you're using, what scales you get out of that, what chords you get out of that, the relationship between them, relationship between the sets, you can just extrapolate over and over. And then rhythm is your use of time. How fast, how slow things happen, beat, all that kind of stuff. Rhythm is, time is then subdivided into bars or measures. These are the same concept, interchangeable words, which is then determined by a time signature plus a tempo mark or slash BPM. BPM means beats per minute. This is what you would get from a metronome. A tempo mark is what we used to call these things before metronomes existed. So, we had expressions, right? Allegro, happily; moderato, moderately; largo, longly; lento, slowly; larghetto, andante, marching, that kind of stuff. And then we just replace them with numbers because now we have actual machines that do this. Now, time signature is where you're going to have two numbers. It's going to be determined by two numbers: upper number, lower number. Upper number is the number of beats in your bar that you're going to be counting for the tempo mark, and the lower number is the kind of beats that it's going to be based on. In American English, it's pretty easy to remember this. Whole notes are represented by number 1, half notes by number 2, quarter notes by number 4, eighth notes by number 8, 16th notes by number 16, so on and so forth. One whole note contains 2 half notes, one half note contains 2 quarter notes of the subdivisions, one quarter, 2 eighths, etc., etc. So, in the case of 4/4, that would be 4 quarter notes, and that's what you're going to count in your metronome. You're going to count numbers 1 through 4, and that's going to be your quarter notes. Anything else is going to be built around that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the concept of odd time signatures is for time signatures that are considered to be unusual for Western music. This could be something as simple as a 5/4, where instead of counting to 4, you count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That kind of thing. Or what we're getting over here, which is one of the more complex and popular ones, which is the 7/8 time signature. Now, once there is a divide, once you start doing eighth notes in smaller, you want to subdivide the counting that you do. Primarily because in most languages, some of these numbers will have more than one syllable. So you want to make sure that you subdivide these in a way that is easier to count. Because 7/8, eighth notes are faster than quarter notes. So 7/8 is going to be built so that it's faster than that. So usually 7/8, you're going to have, of course, 7, 5, 6, 7, 7/8 notes, and you can count them, you can subdivide them, you can group them together, and Incandescent Light, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome, and thank you for the membership. Let's just wait for this to play. Come on, system. There we go. So, when you have this, the most popular thing to do is to subdivide these into groups of 2s and 3s. So, in the case of 7/8, the most popular one, the easiest one to do, is to do 2 groups of 2 and 1 group of 3. So in this case, instead of counting 1 through 7, you're just counting the groups of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that's all you gotta do, because it's easier to keep track of it, especially once you start doing the hand gesture conducting. So in the case of 7/8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a lot easier. So what is the difference? Because 7/8, 2 bars of 7/8 will contain the same amount of notes as 1 bar of 7/4. What is the difference? The difference is how it's counted. 2 bars of 7/8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1 bar of 7/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. So yeah, no, we have those differences. Right now we're doing 7/8, I believe. Also depends on how people count it. Right now I'm going for the practical versions of how you count these, right? Like usually you want to make your time signatures, your rhythms and everything as easy to read and to communicate as possible. Especially if you're doing something complex, you want to make sure that it's as easy to read as it could possibly be. Because the one thing you want to make sure is that the people who play it are able to play it, if you're gonna have it played by people. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Okay, so now we bring in a version of the motif now being sung, and we are engaging in what is called a call and response. We have the big chorus of the tribe, and then the individual person. The tribe is doing the call, the individual is doing the response. Musical conversation, done as in what seems to be an actual conversation. Very cool. Let's see where it goes. Quite a bit of syncopation there. Ooh. And we take a complete 90-degree turn over here. We bring in some drums. We bring in a piano doing what are called arpeggios. Arpeggio is when you play a chord 1 note at a time. What a switch! That was way too smooth. So for example, here's C minor. Here is arpeggiated. We're having that, and that was quite the change, and that was way too smooth. I want to hear that again. Oh, play. We have electric guitars as well. So now we've switched from the 7/8 to a 4/4, and we are adapting the phrasing to this while still doing this complete style change. That was really good. Let's see where it goes. So the tribe is gone, and now we're allowing her to do variations of those initial melodies that we did. We are also engaging in a little bit of elongation for the melody. So some of these bits of melody need to be adjusted to the new 4/4 bars. And what we're doing is that we're letting them sing for a little bit longer. We're slowing down, we're elongating some of the notes that are being played to give us this variation of the melody. Very beautiful. Let's see where this goes. That was quite the switch, yeah. And we're still doing variations, so we do switch the tribe, which sounded more like male voices, to now female voices, doing now a variation more adjusted to this new beat over here. I am still wrapping my head around the fact that we went from this very raw and very aggressive tribal music to this super hopeful, bright sounding music, and it still feels consistent. That is very difficult to push. That is a very, very difficult thing to do. I would say the main component is that we're keeping the same chords. We are keeping similar variations of what we are doing, and we have respected those pedal notes. I think we're still doing the same chords all together. Let's just see where this goes. It's very fascinating. Oh, now we're doing call and response between the vocals and the guitar, doing a type of call and response which is called canonic imitation. I'm not going to go too much into the origin of the concept. Basically, it is where the call and the response are the same exact melody. They are being imitated as a canon, in the way that a canon would. Canon with one end, by the way, different from the ones that shoot things. Let's see where this goes. New rhythm. And off the ramp we go. Off the ramp being a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial, by that I mean there's no official academic definition for this, or at least I'm choosing not to use it for the sake of simplicity. And off the ramp is what I call a particular type of transition that makes your listener feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, waiting to see where you land, kind of like going off a ramp. How do you do this? Remove the drums. Maybe the bass as well. In this case, only the drums. On top of that, we are having the vocals being doubled by a synth. The synth is doing like this almost chimey sound. Doubling is when you have more than one instrument or more than one layer doing the same thing at the same time. You have the vocalist singing, and then on top you have the synth imitating that same melody. We have the bass and the guitar. Let's see where this goes. Just the bass. Okay. Very lovely. There we go. We bring back the guitars. We have a second layer of the vocals beneath doing what is called harmonization. Which is counterpoint parallel motion in thirds. Thirds, I believe in this case we're doing sixths. So counterpoint, the study of melodies, how they are, how they develop, how they interact with one another. There's many types of motion. One of them is parallel motion. Parallel motion is when you have multiple melodies doing the same thing at the same time, just from different points. Thirds and sixths, these are intervals. An interval is the distance between two notes. If we grab, for example, the key of C major, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, then go back to C. C would be number 1 if we start from there, and then the rest of the notes would be counted 2 through 7. D would be 2, E would be 3, F would be 4, G 5, A 6, B 7. So if we were to do harmonization to a melody from C, we would be doing it from thirds or sixths. In the case of C, we would do starting from E. So if the melody starts on C, let me bring the piano up. If the melody starts from C, then the second melody will start from E and is going to play that exact same shape. And it's gonna Sorry, I had to resolve. And it's going to do the same thing with sixths. Right now, I think we're doing sixths in what I would call an inverted third, right? So a way that you can make things have a lot more dramatic effect is when you take the third and you have that melody, but you then invert it, so you take the C over here, and you do the melody still, but with E being the bottom one, so a sixth from E would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be C. So we are doing basically thirds with C, but now it has that extra bit of drama than doing it down here. That kind of thing. So we're doing sixths over here. It's a lot more subtle, the second one. Let's see where it goes. Very subtle. Variations in the melody, yes. Indra, welcome today. How you doing? And like it's nothing! And like it's nothing! And like it's nothing! We just jump right back into the tribal. Like it's nothing. And it just fits. And back to the... Wow, let's see where this goes. Requests are not open yet, Pedro. Let's see. Back to the call and response. Is this a score? I don't know. I don't know what this is for, but it's really cool. That melody over here, this melody over here that we just did is doing what is called a polyharmony. A polyharmony is when you have more than one set of chords playing at the same time. The scale that she is singing right here is not a scale that fits with the dark theme over here. She's singing in a major scale. They are the tribal theme is happening in a minor scale. Minor scales are darker, are sadder, are more serious. Major scales are brighter. They are more lovely. They're more active. That is what we have over here, right? So, for example, what we're doing over here, I think it's in parallels. So, parallel versus relative scales. We are having this happening over here. Let me check something. Can I please? Of course I can't. YouTube, please. YouTube, please. Let me see. If I click over here, let me see something. No, okay, it's not working. Okay, so parallel versus relative. This is where things get a little bit tricky, right? So parallel versus relative scales. A scale is the collection of notes that you have. Let's bring C major, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. And it goes back to C. A scale parallel to C major would be a scale that is also in C, but is a different scale. You could say C minor, C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, and B flat, going all the way to C. So, scale of parallel, which is funny, right? Because C, a parallel scale is a scale that starts and ends on the same note relative to the other. So here's C major, here's C minor. Then we have relative scales, which is you're just playing the same notes, starting from a different starting point. Here is C major. Here is G mixolydian. Same thing. And we are having, no, Ovid, no. So yeah, in this case, we are having a polyharmony, I would say, between C major and C minor. We are allowing these two, we are having these two signatures happening at the same time. We're having this very dark. The focus on mixolydian. Mixolydian is one of the 7 Greek modes. Like each of the scales in the relative scale of major has different names. So I'm not going to get too much into that right now because it's a lot to go through, right? So if we have C minor over here, but up here, we are having now what is called a polyharmony. So what I think is happening over here, this little scale that she just did is a scale that foreshadows the very nice bright major scale that we're having afterwards. That's it. That's it. That's what's happening over here. That's why it fits so well, because we are giving some foreshadowing before that. Let's see where this goes. Why did I think it's a smart move to eat a mushroom called Deathcap on Vintage Story? Yeah, no, you want to hoard those poisonous mushrooms to make potions, because you can make some real good potions with those. So yeah, let's see where it goes. So she's... There you go. And we go back, so we're repeating everything the same. Same thing as before. Same thing as before. Guess the real mushroom too? Yeah, I know. Very toxic? Yeah, that's why, yeah. So right now, what we are doing when it comes to form, even though this is a song, we are following a form. Form is just a structure. This is more of a classical sense. We are doing what is called AB, which is a simple binary. We had section A with the tribal stuff. We now have section B with the super lovely bit over here. Each one of them has 2 halves. And yeah, let's see where it goes. It's the exact same, no variation. Which, for video game music, this is good, because then it just loops. It saves you time. It's still really well made. Let's see what it goes. Nice movie. Yeah, there's the call and response, taken over by the guitar. Off the ramp, with the doubling, with the synth. Same exact thing. So it seems like we are looping over here. There is the parallel motion 6. Let's let it play out. Let's see how it ends. Let's just see. Alright. Very lovely. There we had a little bit of the parallel motion going on. Or the parallel scales. Different lyrics, but yeah, so in this case, yeah, like the lyrics are going to be a little bit different, but form-wise, musically, we are doing a simple binary. Not much else changed. I mean, the different lyrics, this is something that you can take advantage of, because some of my favorite bands have done this, where you just do the same thing, different lyrics. This is what makes songs, what allows songs to have more variation. Let me hear this one. Because now we're in the outro territory. Yeah, instead of going to the tribal stuff, we went now to the outro here, the variation. How's this gonna end? Very lovely with the chords and everything. And yeah, we do one more run, and there you have it. There you have it. What was the thing here? No, the double bass. We had come on. I forgot what the name thing, what the thing here was. India. Indo. Oh. Indra. Okay, there you go. There you go. I forget names, okay? There you have it. That was Indra from the Heaven Burns Red soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA. Yeah, I forgot to copy one of the layers. One of the things. There you go. That was LFA, Layman-Friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you're going to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, everybody, at the time of recording, we just passed 10,000 subscribers, so thank you once again, everybody, for being here. In celebration, once again, we are going to be giving away 10 copies of Vintage Story. It used to be a Minecraft mod, now it's its own standalone game. I prefer it. These are going to be happening on the Discord, so make sure that you join the Discord. Make sure to join the Discord in general, links in the description. That's where everything is announced first, whether there's a streams going live, videos going up in the channels, updates, announcements, in this case, the giveaway. The announcement of the giveaway is going to be happening over the next month. The giveaway for the 10 copies of Vintage Story. That's where we also have the community, where we hang out, we chat, we steal memes from other people's servers, claim them as our own, and where I host my Vintage Story server, because I love the game. I like it better than Minecraft. So yeah, that's why I host it. Linked in the description. Also, in celebration, I am also going to be playing. We're going to be playing live on stream. Just Shapes and Beats and Limbus Company. That is going to be happening in celebration of 10,000 subscribers. So yes, also make sure that you share these videos with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two very distinct concepts, by the way. With your online and offline communities, go share these videos with everybody that you know. Also use the hype function on YouTube. We have a group on the Discord that coordinates for that. Linked in the description. Go do the thing. Go do the thing. Yes, artists, musicians on YouTube or elsewhere. This is an open invitation. If you want any of my musical skills for any of your projects in collaboration, whether it is my guitars, Mongolian throat singing, the little kind of thing, regular singing, voice acting, whatever it is, reach out, let me know. Let's work together, let's collaborate, let's make stuff, right? And if you're in the audience and you know somebody that you would like me to collaborate with, reach out, let them know. Please do not harass anyone, please do not spam anyone, be cool about things, don't be a rat. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of your tier, you get access to the videos when I schedule them, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I'll be linking in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, check the pinned comment on this video. It has the instructions on what to do. If you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. We stream live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick so that you can tune in from whichever platform you prefer. Again, 6 p.m. Central Europe. If you're not in Europe, do not worry. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both Discord and Twitch. So if you live in Paine, or Paine, and you're like, yeah, but what time is 6 p.m. in Hungary? I don't live there. Do not worry. Just go to Discord or Twitch, and it's going to show in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. Have a gaming channel? Because of course I have a gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. What could I possibly have? Games are Basterd. That's where I put the gaming after show recordings when they happen. Recorded live during the main channel's after show, and then the recordings go there. Go here. This is where we're going to be putting the recordings for the Just Shapes and Beats and the Limbus Company. So make sure that you join the channel. Links in the description, or just search on YouTube. Same username as James R. Basterd, just with the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you have it. There you have it. Indra, Heaven Burns Red. What an interesting use of contrast. That was awesome. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.